Oh my god. So I am nearly 1 month away from growing out this here beard for 1 entire year without trimming, without shaving. The yard, as you might know it as. And I figured, hey, wouldn't it be a good old yeehaw fest if you and I, all of us, get together, we look at all of the styles that I've rocked throughout this entire year, all the lengths, all the shapes. I'll number them all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I'll leave a straw poll down in the description there, and we can figure out together what style would suit me best when I get my trim on October 20th. Let's get into it. Hello, hello! Is this on? Is this on testing? Hello and welcome to this episode of Decide Kaz's Fate, aka Screw Kaz Over, or Be Nice to Him, as 90% of you will likely say,
do a Hulk Hogan stash.
If you do, I won't hesitate to call the YouTube police. Don't test me. And if you want to skip this ungodly intro, then I don't blame you. Go down into that pinned comment there, and I have all the timestamps for all the styles that I've rocked throughout this year, and also a couple of hybrid styles. Just for shits and giggles. Something else I have to highlight before you go click on one of those timestamps there. Here's some advice for you. When you go into the barber, it's very, very important that you style your beard in a way that's going to be representative of the way you're going to style it pretty much every day going forward, right? So if I wanted to rock a straight, uniform beard, which as a style I absolutely love, but it takes a little more maintenance, then I would most definitely go to the barber, with a beard that's been fleshed out with a heat brush. However, I would never ever straighten my beard all the way out if I wanted to continue rocking a natural style like this. Instead, I would go into the barber looking more or less like this, a beard styling method with the blow dryer and the round brush that kind of harnesses waves instead of taming them, which creates a more poppy appearance, but at the same time, it tends to fall apart quite a lot easier throughout the day. It doesn't tend to maintain quite as easily. Let's get right into it. God damn, I'm stalling. Now presenting to you style number 1. That could be found on the video How to Grow a Straighter Beard. Fast beard grooming routine, yeared week 6. So this is 6 weeks of growth. And I have heard this almost crazy thing, in my opinion, that I look better with a slightly shorter beard. And, it's fine if you think so, but in my opinion, you deserve to go to jail. Because that is a crime. No, I totally respect your opinion if you think I look better at a beard length that looks more like this. If I were to rock a beard style like this, I would clean up the neckline just a little bit more. And when I was doing this beard length, as well as I was really, taking all the hairs and tucking it right underneath the chin, so it would look better. I have a much sharper line coming out the front, so it would look a little, the shape would be a little less awkward, but hey, go to the straw poll if you like this style. Vote for it. So style numero 2 is exemplified in the video Nearly 3 Months of Beard Growth, Urban Hazard, yeared week 10. So we have 10 weeks of beard growth right here. And I actually really like this beard length. And it's very likely I'll probably return to this beard length maybe a couple years from now or whatever, but with a much larger mustache, so it would get more of a kind of a beard stashy type thing going on. And of course, because I was doing a year to this point, I hadn't really touched the neckline yet, so the shape was awkward. But if I were to do it again and get a really nice tight shape so it doesn't crawl so far down the neck and the corners are all cleaned up. But hey, if you want me to rock this style right out of this yeared, then hey, just say the word and it's gone. So the next runner-up, the next style number 3, is what I like to call the medium beard, or the 3-inch beard. And I hit this around week 14 of my yeared, and again, the corners of the beard weren't exactly where they wanted them to be, because I was doing a year and I couldn't touch them. And a couple of, the mustache was just a little bit too crazy. If I were to do that mustache again, I would, get a little bit in here, create that little V action in the center so I can get a proper swoop, and so then it doesn't fall right back down into my face, into my mouth and curl right into my mouth. That was really, really annoying, but however, I definitely will be returning to a mustache style like that, one that covers the mouth just a little more. What we have here is a beard style that's a little bit too short for my liking, although it is a good style for those that are, you know, just kind of style-based guys. It's a corporate beard. It's kind of a nice beard. It's a nice in-between area between too much maintenance and just enough. And even when it does get messed up, it doesn't look too bad. As you can see in the beginning here, I think it looks pretty decent. But you know, me personally, I don't think I'm going to go back to this. But if you like it, vote for it. I won't stab you in the stomach. Or will I? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Alright, so next style up we have what I like to call the Pancake beard. And I rock this style around week 20 of my beard. And it is portrayed within the video how to remove beard curls step by step. And as of the recording of this video is going absolutely bananas. It's getting like 3,000 views per day, which is absolutely hog wild for my channel. So I'm pretty happy about that. And I'm happy that this particular video went in because I think this is a great styling routine for a great beard shape for my personal facial integrity and many other things. As you can see when I do this little transformation, you know, like snap there, I really like where my beard just falls there. And I think it really just complements the entirety of my, you know, my head shape and everything like that. I like that beard that just pops right off the face. It's at that point where I have no translucency at the bottom whatsoever. And in general, man, I love this style. That's all I can really say. And I think this is around 3.5 inches, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe a little less. I think it was around 3.25 inches or something like that. So it's not too large in terms of length, but man, does it ever kind of speak for itself. And yeah, on the maintenance side, it was a little higher. But hey, if you like it, then press that button that says Pancake. Next style. Alright, so style number 5, ironically, just so happens to be exactly 5 months of beard growth. And I like to call it the no longer pancake, almost 4-inch beard that is good. That's the easiest way I can describe it. Essentially what happens here is the chin kind of grows out a little further, so then the pancake shape is no longer kind of present. And I'm just gonna say, guys, I'm really tempted to trim it down to this particular shape, because man, did I ever look good in this period of growth. I mean, hopefully you guys agree. I think it's just that perfect length to use a heat brush at to get that nice straight appearance, a nice style-based appearance, as opposed to that, crazy natural woodsman kind of aesthetic I'm going for right now with this crazy wild beard, right? Personally, I've always kind of liked the more straighter styles. So let me know what you guys think of this one. My mustache was doing something interesting. This is finally when I could really get a nice swoop going on. It was still, falling right back down sometimes, depending. But and then when it was all flesh downwards, it looked really nice, in my opinion, of course. So let me know. Vote for this one if you like it. Next style. Alright, so style number 6 came in around week 28 of my beard. And I like to call it the longest beard possible that can be fleshed out with the heat brush without getting translucency. And as the name implies, it's exactly what it was. This is the longest beard style that I can basically achieve within my genetics, where I could use the heat brush on it, to a pretty high degree, and, still get little to no translucency down here. If I were to do it again, I would most definitely, get a more rounded off shape so it doesn't look so awkward. But yeah, as I'm playing this through, man, like I really do dig this beard length. It was getting to the point where it was actually getting really easy to style because the weight of the hair just kind of weighed it all down, and that was really nice. And the video that portrays this style is the beard struggle is not a scam ? This will blow your mind review, where I had the absolute pleasure of tearing into one of the scummiest companies within the beard industry, in my opinion. of course. And actually, fun fact, this this video actually ranked above the actual beard struggle channel for like a month and a half or something like that. And that was when I went into incognito mode, so I knew it was absolutely for certain that that was the case. And also for a very long time, it also ranked above pretty much all of their videos, which they were pumping out like millwork, and they were using a view bot on them as well, which, you know, just made things worse for them. I can't believe their channel still exists, because YouTube doesn't like that very much. But anyway, awesome beard style, man. I would definitely return to this. Again, lots of cleanups that would have to be done. The mustache was in a bad place. At this phase, unfortunately, it was doing a lot of droopy stuff, and it was it started to get, you could see the transition from you know, month 5 and to now, you know, where, you know, it's looking pretty similar to that, right? And then before, you know, because it's just gotten to the point where the middle of my mustache is just so long that you know, it kind of, it takes away from the whole size of the mustache, unfortunately. So if I were to do this again, round it off on the bottom, different mustache style, and I think it would look great. Vote for it if you like it. Alright, so style number 7, we're actually going to backpedal a little bit within reason. Style number 6, if you saw that, it was around 4.5 inches of beard length. However, here in this, you know, what's represented in how I style my 4-inch beard, blow dryer only, I was around 4 inches of beard growth. But as you see, no heat brush, so you know, the beard looks a little more compact, a little fluffier, you know, kind of like it does now. You know, a style that's a little more on the natural side. However, I was blow drying my beard upwards, and if you guys know my opinion on that, when you blow dry your beard upwards, you're kind of not really rocking a natural beard anymore. But at this beard length, I could most definitely not be blow drying my beard upwards, and I could be rocking a you know, a natural beard style that's like this, but about like an inch shorter on like every dimension. I'm just over 5 inches now, and if I were to flesh all of this out with a heat brush, I would be measuring it around 5 inches. So vote for that if you want style number 7. So style number 8, yoo-hoo. Okay, so this happened around week 39, and it is portrayed within the video, should you grow a beard? Pointless beard update week 39. And what we have here is a 5-inch beard, fully fleshed out with a heat brush. And if you vote for this one, I will come to your house and smother you to death with a big old bear hug. You're totally entitled to your opinion, but this is around the time where my beard really started, you know, like falling apart. Well, it started falling apart a little before this, but I had recovery phases up and down, you know, trying out different styling routines. And if you look at some of the other videos around this time, you saw how hit and miss the styling was. This was kind of a good day for styling in this particular video. So, you know, that's kind of lucky, and I had good lighting as well. Hell, there's a reason why I don't really turn my face within the video, because, you know, I probably have some funky stuff going on the side. Do I think am do I think I'm ever going to go to this beard style ever again? If I am, I'm not going to be using a heat brush. I'm not going to be blow drying my beard upwards, and well, it would look probably just a little bit shorter than what I have now. It's essentially this, but slightly shorter. So in other words, probably better if anything, because then you might not get as much translucency down here. So in other words, the best version of what I have right now. So this is kind of the one that you would pick if you want me to rock a more natural beard after this year. I mean, you could pick the one I have now, which is going to be, you know, style number 9. But, you know, obviously this would be taken care of, and, you know, tapers all over the place, so it looks like a more proper beard. So for the memes, and only the memes, let's take a look at some hybrid beard styles. Number 1, oh yeah, this is from dyers.org. All right, so we have the Hollywoodian, which is essentially short corporate beard with the cheek lines cut really, really far down. if you want me to do this one, then good lord, I hate you. Mutton chops. Hey, mama, I like kitty cats, man. I like peanut butter and ham sandwiches. Good lord, that's the worst Elvis impression of all time. Anyway, all right, so next we have Anna Suvrov, which is a beard with a mustache connecting to the sideburns. I don't even... Oh yeah, I could do that. All right. But if you like that, then you like to see other men in pain. That's the only thing I can really conclude with. French fork, not really my style. I don't know if I'd go for that. Maybe, I don't know. I do like the Viking aesthetic, but it's not something that's, you know, really suits my, you know, what I'm trying to go for. Handlebar and chin puff. So if you want me to look real evil, if you want me to look like one of the Three Musketeers, or you know, some man that's sleeping with your wife and doing so, you know, with intent and with spite, then hey, go for a handlebar and chin puff. All right, so next we have the Van Dyke. I'm not sure why it's called the Van Dyke. Mr. Dick Van Dyke never rocked something like this, but he did do that terrible accent on Mary Poppins. Great movie, but good lord, I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. Okay, next we have the Friendly Mutton Chops, which I would also call the Lemmy for Motorhead. And then you have Balbo. Good. Oh, okay, so sideburns detached from the hair, and a little Charlie Chaplin stash. Okay, short boxed beard. Yeah, okay. So it has more of a centurion type styled underlip, so I would shave up in here, so then it wouldn't be full underlip coverage. Interesting. Goatee, and I'm glad they got the goatee right. Typically people call a circle beard a goatee, but this is what a proper goatee looks like. Chin curtain, aka chin strap. I actually rocked a chin strap when I was but a young lad in the rolling hills of Ireland. Yeah, it was bad. I didn't like it. That was before I applied minoxidil. Now I'm a happy boy. The Hullahy. So real puffy sideburns coming out there. Lamb chops, big old manly chops on the lad, connecting with the mustache and no chin growth whatsoever. If I was a war general, or perhaps that stepfather you don't like who just never got with the times, is from the past, then I would rock that style. So hey, vote for that if you want the world to burn. Oh, I'm having way too much fun with this video. Okay, petite goatee. So goatee, but small. Can't go wrong. Franz Joseph. A lot of these are pretty, you know, this is pretty much the same thing as Friendly Mutton Chops, but the chops don't go as far down. Anchor. That's kind of like the V for Vendetta kind of mustache and beard, isn't it? So if you want me to wear a mask for the rest of my life, then hey, go for that one. Napoleon II Imperial. I'm not even gonna I'm not even gonna put that in the poll, because that no, please no. If I see one comment in the comment section about the Napoleon Imperial, I'm gonna there's nothing I can do. I'm sorry. Fu Manchu, aka the Hulk Hogan. Oh, brother. I think one of my favorite Hulk Hogan memes of all time is when he gets strapped inside of your computer. Help, brother. Oh god, okay, it's getting way too late. I gotta move this along. Next, Super Mario. It's not... Oh my god. Oh, it's too late. Okay, actually, why don't I just rock the Waluigi? I think that's possible. Lots of mustache wax, a little bit of hairspray. Let's just scrap this entire video and just call it I'm gonna rock the Waluigi. Oh my god. Oh. And then we have the Ellen been sick though. Oh, no one does that. Who's ever done that? Oh no. Thank you so much, Dyers.org, for giving me a good old laugh. And as you guys know, the video is now come to an end. Vote for your favorite beard style. Throughout this entire series, this entire year series, I've taken a lot of you guys' advice, and I very, very highly value your comments, your input, and I love you guys so much, really. And actually, I just hit a full year on YouTube at the same time that I hit the threshold of 100 videos uploaded on this channel. So I uploaded 100 videos this year and reached 3,414 subscribers this whole year, which was my goal. I said actually 3,000, and I hit it. I smashed it out of the park, and I'm so thankful to you guys every single day, and hoping that maybe 5,000 will come by the new year. Lads, cheers.